Hi, I'm Michelle Cordero, and I am here with one of my very favorite people in the world, Dr. Sara Gottfried. And we're here to introduce to you our workshop that we're going to be co-teaching on September 11th, coming up in Berkeley at Yoga Kula. You can check yogakula.com for more details and actually sign up online. And the workshop is going to start with a 90-minute Forrest yoga class that I will lead. And Dr. Sara and I, when we teach together, we come up with the sequence together. And it's specifically always designed around our theme. And our theme this time is Fierce Medicine, based on Anna's wonderful book by
Fierce Medicine.
the same name. And this is the first time that Anna has ever publicly presented her teachings. All of the teachings in the book, or most of them, are present in our teacher training and in our work with Anna. I've been a Forrest yoga teacher for 10 years now, and I've been doing this practice and this work, and it's always evolving. It's always interesting, challenging, juicy, rich. I have so much gratitude for my teacher, and I'm so excited to share this with the world.
I have gratitude too. I don't have the deep personal connection that you have with Anna, but I've been an observer for a long time. I have been practicing yoga since I was a child. My great-grandmother taught me yoga when I was very young, and I have never found a practice to be as intuitively a fit as Forrest yoga. I came to Forrest yoga after having my second child, and just found that it was a way of getting embodied fast. Uddiyana, Agnisara, these kriyas that are incredibly powerful. Releasing the neck. I had no idea how much tension I stored in my neck until I started practicing the way that you teach, which is Anna's style. And I also feel, as an OBGYN, that there is a way that Anna offers dealing with emotional trauma that is unparalleled in the industry. So you can meditate, you can go to your local yoga class, you can dance as a way of processing your trauma, but there is a direct line, kind of a speed dial, that Anna offers in her style of yoga that is extraordinary. So for women that I see, the number one complaint that I see in my medical practice, where I see about 10,000 women every 10 years, is that they feel low in vitality. They feel shut down. They feel like the spirit has been knocked out of them for one reason or another. And this particular form of yoga invites the spirit back in a very powerful way. So that's what drew me to Forrest yoga. That's why I want to be involved in sharing Anna's message. We hope that you can join us on September 11th for this fabulous workshop. But I just wanted to ask you, Michelle, about what's working for you right now with Forrest yoga. It's really evolved over the past 10 years. What is it that you're working with right now?
That's a great question, because it is always changing. And currently, I've been moving through a really challenging transition in my life. And I've had a lot of darker, really strong emotions come up. And I have been able, I feel, to work with them in a very skillful way. Sometimes I get flooded by them. I'm talking about betrayal, anger, despair, fear, a lot of things that usually send us right out of our body and send us running. And instead, because of my training in Forrest yoga, I've been trained to stand, active feet, lifting and spreading my toes, rooting down into the ground, staying very deeply in my breath and in my body, so that I can surf these waves of challenges, because they're always going to be there, right? It's life. And in order to live a more vibrant life, you have to embody and really, really, truly take that word on. Embody. Get in your body, get raw, get real. That's what this practice is about. And you should come on Sunday, September 11th.
So one other point I want to pick up there is that for women 35 to 50, most of us go into this place of survival mode. We don't make as much progesterone. We tend to have less stress resilience. When we have these usual parts of life, like betrayal and anger and change that happens, these things that we know that we can expect. Often we find, especially 35 to 50, that we can't navigate it quite as well. Our ability to really cope and roll with the punches changes. And what I love about Anna's message is that it allows you this way of being in the eye of the storm. You know, most of us are in a storm no matter what, and we can choose how much we get moved around and buffeted by that storm. We can choose to be in the eye of the storm. Of course, you can reconfigure your life and maybe move to Point Reyes and live on an organic farm and get out of the storm, but the rest of us are still going to be in the storm, so why not find the eye of the storm? That's what Anna's practice does for me.
That's very well said. See you on Sunday.
See you September
11th.
11th.